Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be telling you guys why being by yourself is sometimes, most likely, a very, very good thing. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people kind of look down upon being like a loner and like being by yourself and whatnot, and I'm gonna tell you why it's good to be that way, okay? Number one, it allows you to know who you are. At a young age, I think if you are always surrounded by people, you're always going to pick up on people. And you're always going to pick up on slang, and you're always going to pick up on, how they treat people and how they order off the menu and whatnot. And it's just, that's not you. That's not going to be you. And I get that with like anything. Like, if you hang out with people too much, you're going to pick up on their slang, and you're going to pick up on, how they act and stuff. But you need to be who you are. You need to be yourself. And I think it is definitely very, very important to be by yourself, to understand yourself, to know yourself, and that way when you're out in the world, like, no other person can disrupt that. Like, no other person can come in between that and make you feel like you're not yourself, Number two, it allows you to focus on yourself. This is definitely very, very important because you need to focus on yourself to get ahead in life. You can't just always be by people and thinking you're going to get far ahead in life, And I definitely think it is good to focus on yourself by yourself, because I think a lot of times it's good to change by yourself and not when others are watching. Because when others are watching, you're going to try to impress them, you're going to try to go above and beyond, you're going to try to beat them at their own game, and you're always going to try to be doing things that it's just not you. Like, you're not here to run anyone else's race, you're here to run your own race. And I think that's definitely a big one, because when you're focused on yourself, I feel like that's when you get ahead. Like, for example, me personally, like, you guys, I had to cut off, like, everyone. Like, there was a point in time where I literally did not talk to anyone. Like, my phone was like not going off. I was not talking to anyone because I needed to focus on myself. I needed to stop focusing on other people and what they needed from me and whatever. And I mean, granted, like, yeah, I was there for people, but you need to be there for yourself. You need to take time off and focus on yourself and get to where you're going. It's kind of like, that's a really bad example, never mind. But that's the thing, like, you need to focus on yourself. And in order to do that, you can't have all these eyes around you. That's how you get the evil eye, and that's how nothing in your life works out. Especially, and I noticed this, like, when I tell someone, like, I'm gonna do something, I feel like it never turns out to be the right way. It never turns out good, because it's like, I feel like I got the evil eye in it. And for those of you guys that are like, it's all in your head, it's not. But, yeah. Number three, it allows you to learn to love yourself. Think of this as when you meet someone and you guys hit it off, you guys become really good friends, eventually best friends, and then you start to have a crush on them. And you start to kind of like, you're like, wow, like, it's kind of cute when you do this, and it's kind of cute when you do that kind of thing. And you start to have a crush on them. And maybe you don't have a crush on them, but maybe, like, you just enjoy their company, and you enjoy being there, and you enjoy, like, their jokes and stuff like that. And that is how I want you to feel about yourself. I want you to technically have a crush on yourself, okay? Be like, dang, like, I look good today or something, or like, my hair looks good or something, or I don't know, whatever you think looks good on you or something. Like, I think when you love yourself, you don't need other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you don't need other people, you just don't want other people's company. Like, you just enjoy being by yourself, and you just love being by yourself. And I want you to feel that way. I want you to love yourself. I want you to learn to love yourself. And it's kind of like that example that I was just talking about. Like, when you're around a certain person and you love being around them, you enjoy their company, I want you to feel that way about yourself. I want you to feel that way about you without having other people there. And granted, yeah, it's gonna get lonely. You're gonna feel like you're missing out because you see all these people, posting and talking about this, that, the third, and whatever. But at the end of the day, you have yourself, and I think that is definitely so important. And it shows a lot of strength, too. Number four, it allows you to develop self-worth. And depending on how you feel about yourself, this could either just begin for you and flourish, I don't know, or it can just get higher from where it's at. The thing with the self-worth is you don't compare yourself and your life to other people. You can't sit there and be like, well, this person's doing this and this person's doing this, and I wake up at 6 p.m. because I have nothing to do with my life. And that's the thing. You just can't, like, compare. I'm forgetting the word. You can't just compare your life to other people's lives. You can't just compare their worth to your worth. You know, because they can be all high here, but not have, like, self-worth and self-love. Like, they may hate themselves, honestly, but they're up here, and they're gonna make it look like they love themselves, and oh my god, like, you know, but in actuality, like, you can start from here, and, you know, start to developing your worth, you know, and this just means you know what you bring to the table, you know what you know your flaws, you know your strength, you know your weaknesses, you know what you're good at, and you know what you're not good at, and that's when you accept it. You have to accept it. You can't just be like, I have to be good at everything. Like, no, you don't have to be good at everything. Like, just be good, even if it's just one thing and you're good at it, it's fine. And then start to pick up other things as well along the way. Don't get discouraged even if, like, things don't work out the first time or the 10th time. Just keep pushing, you know? Number 5, it teaches you that you do not need anyone. Like I said, a lot of times this definitely does teach you independence, because you don't need to depend on people. You don't need that codependency of, like, I need to be with this person in order to, you know, make the time go by faster, or in order for me to feel better about myself, or in order, and I get that some people have this, like, they have in their head that, like, they just cannot be alone. Like, they have to be surrounded by people, even if it's like the worst people. I make them feel bad about themselves. They're like, it's fine, they're my friends, like, you know, it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Okay, no. And that's the thing. I think it teaches you that you don't need anyone, and that you can do it on your own. Like, you guys, literally, maybe one day I will sit down and I'll tell you guys my whole life story, but I thought that I needed certain people in my life. I thought, and not even for anything, like, just to have them just as friends. And I have grown, like, I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'll go by myself. Like, I'll go to the store by myself. I'll, you know, go and eat by myself. Like, I don't need people with me in order to have fun. Like, I can have fun by myself, you know? And that brings me to number 6, which is which is to enjoy yourself. When you have accomplished the other 5, number 6, when you enjoy yourself, that is like the pat on the back, the A+ that's stamped on the paper, the little sticker thingy, whatever it is, whatever that makes you feel better. Like, it allows you to enjoy yourself, and you're like, dang, like, I don't need to be doing anything with anyone, just me by myself. Like, you enjoy your own company. And a lot of times people, like, they're like, well, I can be by myself, but then I get these thoughts, and I, you know, start thinking people don't love me, and I start thinking that, you know, everyone else is having a good time, but I'm, like, here, like, laying in bed, like, you know, on Instagram or something, and it's just like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to be doing what everyone else is doing. You need to live your own life. Like, take it one day at a time and be patient, because, like I said, you can't just be doing everything everyone else is doing and, you know, trying to enjoy the ride. That's their ride. That's not your ride. Get your own ride, okay? And that's the thing. But I hope this helped you guys. I hope this kind of makes you rethink things and put things in a different perspective of, like, yeah, dude, like, I can be myself, and it's good to be by yourself. Again, sometimes, for some people, this is like an everyday lifestyle, and they're like, I already know this. Like, it feels so good to be by myself. And like I said, it's gonna get lonely, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, like, I'm never gonna have friends. Like, I'm never gonna find the one. I'm never gonna have a family. I'm never gonna, trust me. Like, you need to take it day by day. You just need to enjoy yourself, because when you enjoy yourself, others around you are gonna enjoy you as well. And I think that is the key to it. You know, you can't always be, like, the negative person, because once you're negative, that's the energy that you put into the universe is the energy that, like, slaps you back in the face, okay? If you want negative energy to slap you in the face and just, like, you do that, honey, okay? But we want the positive vibes, okay? positive vibes, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.